Hey, Ashley Renee. What's up, sis? My beautiful empath sister in the hizzow. Shout out to you, member. Thanks for being here. Discern Target 6891. Shout out to you, beautiful people. How are you doing? So good to see you ladies in the house. Ashley Renee, you got a new picture up, I see. Okay, gorgeous. Elisa Williams, how are you? Good evening. Vernon Phibbs, peace and blessings. Brother Hype Man, nerve for the word. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? How y'all doing? It's Monday. New week, right? So good to see you guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon somewhere. Let me just get myself ready here so we can have this wonderful conversation today. Warrior on deck, viewers watching in the house. What's up? What's up, soldier? What's up, soldier? Mary White, hello, hello. Queen Leandria, what up, family? Good to see you in the house. How you doing, fam? Blessings on top of blessings. Anita Jenkins, hello, beautiful lady. How are you tonight? So blessed to see you on the live, Queen. Misty Green, what's up? What's up? Houston, Texas. Amarachi, good to see you. Adrian, hello, Queen. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing? So blessed to be here, y'all. Come on in. It's Monday night. This Monday night, Thrivers. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and join hands spiritually. You know, just come together. Let's just come together and have our Thrivers moment. Thank you for checking in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Y'all hear me jamming to that jazz. Y'all know how I love the jazz and the music. For sure, for sure. Another week, step on the devil's neck. You got that right. You got that right, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys. Just bear with me while I get myself set up here because today's conversation is, oh man. Y'all bear with me while I get through this one because this one means a lot to me. And it's going to mean a lot to you too. Many of you are going to resonate with today's message because the truth of the matter is the trauma that you have gone through has nothing to do with the strength that you now have. We're going to stop minimizing the pain of people who are true survivors of NPD abuse. Because the strength that we have now, there's so many losses that came with that strength. A lot of times we hear how what we went through made us stronger. And I want to talk about that perspective a little bit because that's not quite true. That's not quite true. The trauma did not make you stronger. The trauma does not make you stronger. Welcome to the channel, guys. Shout out to those of you who are just joining. Shout out to those of you who've always been here, you know, my day oneers. So happy to see you in the house. Shout out to my members. If this is your first time, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so glad that you are on your healing journey and you're a part of this community. If you have not joined the channel, feel free to dive in and join this beautiful, thriving community of true survivors of NPD. This is your girl, Mommy So True, and you're catching me on a Monday Night Live. I'm so happy you're here. If it's your first time, welcome, 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 welcome. You're more than welcome here. I see Carol CA said unbreakable. Oh my God. We're going to talk about it, y'all. We are going to talk about it. Lorraine Bubblet. Okay, good to see you. Good to see you. Greetings, Adrian Williams. Mary White says, my first time, glad to be here. Everything you say resonates what I'm dealing with. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Someone said, I like your mirror. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I'm a day oneer of Mommy So True Ministry. Yes, you are, brother hype man, nerd for the word. You are one of the day oneers. Seriously, been on here since video number 1, live number 1. Never missed a beat. You are so appreciated. You are so appreciated. Adam Rutherford, good to see you here. Elisa, how are you, Alicia? We are good to see you today. We are happy to see you today. It's good to see you today. Gosh, I'm getting twisted up on my words because I'm sitting here. I'm really ready to let this off my chest in today's moment. Today I'm here to speak strictly to a true survivor of NPD. A true survivor of NPD, because you guys hear me say it all the time. Everybody that's in this community is not a survivor. Everybody has not been through what you've been through. Some people have not walked in your shoes. And talking about NPD, we're referring to narcissistic personality disorder. If you're on this live and you've dealt with toxic relationships, you've been in some type of toxic manipulationship, maybe you grew up with toxic people. My perspective is there's something narcissistic about your upbringing. And there's a lot of damage that comes with that. There's a whole lot of damage that comes with that. If you just bear with me a few moments this evening, I want to talk to you from survivor to survivor, because like I said, let's stop minimizing the pain of what a true survivor goes through. Because instead of telling someone who survived NPD how strong they are, I think it's more effective to ask them, what did it cost you? What did it cost you to go through what you went through? People downplay what victims actually are coming out of on this healing journey. People don't really understand the in-depth of what healing looks like, what it consists of, and how much it takes. And even furthermore, people don't realize that your strength comes from choosing to heal. You have to choose healing. Because the abuse is so damaging that it can kind of hurt to want to heal. It can kind of feel impossible to heal. Some of us, this pain have been so deep, so gruesome, so evil, that it's not as simple as many people think it is. And it's not as easy to just suck it up and move on. It's not as simple to just put your life back together and thrive. Sometimes it's way easier said than done, because healing is a choice. And making that choice in itself takes a lot of strength to make. If you've really been drugged through the mud by narcissists in your life and you are now thriving, you must understand how powerful you are to still be standing and choosing to thrive, because you chose it. You chose it. You have to. You have to choose it. And you don't choose to heal because it sounds brave and it sounds good. No, 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 no. You're choosing to heal because the pain has been ruling your life. The pain becomes unbearable and you want relief. You want peace. You want to be set free. That's why you choose to heal. And choosing to heal, it shows you how much people around you are not on the same path as you are. Because just because you're healing don't mean they are. And so another thing a survivor has to be prepared for is being isolated and walking alone on this journey. This is a very lonely journey. It costs you a lot to be the thriver that you are. It costs a lot to be the survivor that you are. Let's talk about it. Let's remind yourself what a champion you are for standing tall through this. Those of you who I'm speaking to, you know. You sacrificed your health. You sacrificed your mental, your sanity was at stake here. You lost a lot. Internally, externally, financially. You lost a lot. You took a lot of L's. Some repairable, some not. Some L's are permanent. You have to learn how to live with that. It's not the trauma that made you strong. It's the fact that you choose to learn how to live with it. It's the fact that you choose to say, you know what? I can't do nothing about that. I can't change what I can't control. But what I can control is to make sure that I establish a happier life for myself. What I can do is make sure that I don't allow myself to fall back into the pit of hell. Choosing to heal means choosing to adapt to being a different type of empath. I'm awoken now. I'm empowered now. I am unbothered now. These are choices we make. The pain doesn't just make you this strong person. This shit is painful. It hurts. It takes a lot to recover from it. Just think of the mental agony alone, the fact that you have to sit there, many of you alone in your homes, going through this mental roller coaster of, am I crazy? Are they crazy? What have I been doing with my life? I have wasted my time. I have wasted my life. I can't get this back. I can't get that back. I am sending love your way because your story does matter. I am sending love and compassion your way because what you went through does matter. Your feelings do matter. It matters a whole lot. It matters a whole lot. And instead of being someone to judge how somebody is being too much on their healing process, be grateful that you haven't experienced this too much that someone is healing from. When you're on the other end of things and you can point fingers and you can judge and you got something to say and this person is doing this and they're doing that, you should be, hey, the next time somebody judges you for how you're healing, how slow you're healing, how much you're stuck, according to them, they feel like you're not moving fast enough. Tell them they should be grateful that they don't have to go through the healing that you're going through. You should be grateful that you don't have to sit somewhere and try to explain how much you've been treated like trash. They should be grateful. They should mind their own business and be grateful that they're not walking in your shoes, because if it were them, they would probably commit suicide. The same suicidal thoughts that's come across your mind, survivor, going through this evilness. You hear about people shooting themselves all the time. It could have been you. It should have been you. Let's be all the way real here, because this is the type of abuse that does that. It'll have you walking around in public with a fake ass smile. Inside, you feel just so dead, just so unseen. You just don't, you're just existing, really. Many of you, you've learned how to put on a show going through this. You know, you learn how to just stick with your daily routine, wake up, go to work, put on a fake smile, a fake whatever, just to make it through the day, make it, make it around coworkers. Don't want no one to see that you're going through it. Don't want no one to feel that you're weak when you feel weak as hell inside, because you dealt with somebody who literally sucked life out of you. Most of you covertly sucked life out of you, meaning that you had no idea that you were being manipulated like that. You had no idea this person was robbing you of everything you represent, robbing you of everything you've ever worked hard for, robbing you of your own self-worth. They will have you feeling small and low, all because truly they feel small and low. The losses that a survivor has to take is extreme. Most of it is unwilling. You don't willingly just allow them to abuse you and do that. They just do it. And then you have to sit somewhere and undo all of the mess. Man, shout out to those of you who make it look good healing. You make it look so good. You make it look so easy. Only God knows. Only God knows where your strength comes from on a daily basis. Because the truth about it is, as a survivor, as a thriver, the healing journey is not linear, and some days you will not feel your best. But for many of you, even on those days, you make it look the best. And it's like, wow, you are amazing. You wearing that trauma like, I almost want to cry. Because many of you that's been abused by narcissists, you've been abused by them your whole life. I almost want to cry, because your strength just speaks volumes on the being that you are. For you to not be narky like the people who raised you, oh my God. Because as a kid, you had to comfort your parents when they needed comforting, and that wasn't your job. You've always been parentifying everybody by force. As a kid, you took care of your siblings because no one else was. That was your job, and you took on everybody's baggage and then some. And it became normal to take baggage. That's why you ended up in narcissistic relationships. Baggage after baggage after baggage. And before you knew it, you became bag damn lady. All these damn bags hurting your back. Let's talk about the emotional damage of holding on to all these people's problems, because that's what you've been doing. Your empathy has been used against you, so you've just been volunteered as a doormat for everybody. Everybody's a soundboard. It's healing that taught you how to become high boundaried so you can put a stop to all of that. It wasn't the trauma. It's the healing, the part that you chose to heal. You're like, you know what? I know I'm an empath, but I'm tired of being an abused empath. I'm tired of being an overlooked empath, because empath does not mean I'm just a fool. So the pain will cause you to wake up and choose to stop being a fool. Normalizing trauma in order to survive. That's many of us. We've been doing that. We've been doing it our whole life. This survival mechanism that kicks in because we've dwelled in these extreme toxic environments. Those of us who grew up in the hood, let's just put it out there. Those of us who grew up in black families, let's put it out there. Those of us who grew up in foreign households, let's put it out there. The toxicity in these houses are high. They're terrible. The trauma is bad. The abuse is extreme. And you're either going to come out an empath or you're going to come out a narcissist. Thank God for keeping you, for not allowing you to ever exchange anything with the devil on behalf of your pain. Many of you, these environments you grew up in, it was so bad. You really should have been in a straitjacket in a mental house somewhere right now. Thank God for keeping you. Thank God for being with you the whole time. That's the only reason why we are standing. Y'all know that, right? Chosen to be here. Chosen to be here. Many of us are seeing that now because choosing to heal is helping us wake up on a spiritual level. You're seeing the importance of why you exist, why you're here. You're noticing why you've been hated on because that's what it is. You're light. These dark people are jealous of your light. Darkness needs light to thrive, y'all. Darkness can't thrive with darkness. It needs light, and you have that light. That's why it's after you. That's why it's chasing you. That's why it hasn't left you alone. That's why you were born into it. But it's also why you're standing and why you have all this strength. Because the light inside of you is what helps you choose to be a thriver. No matter what the pain has done, what it's brought you to, the losses that it's caused, you will never be on the dark side. You can't. By design, it's just not possible. It's just not possible, man. That's why I encourage people to stay on that healing journey and trust God. It gets better. It will, because God knows. God has seen it. God knows. That's why light will always win Miller time. I see that. Carol CA, not in our DNA. No, it's not. It's not in our DNA to be, to be defeated. We get the last laugh. We will always be the last man standing. Always. Ashley Renee, oh, thank you for the super chat. She said, this shit is deep for me to just laugh it off. I got to cry it out, even though I feel weak when I cry. And I also feel like his clown ass is winning when I cry. Oh, man, I love that. But don't believe that. Don't believe that. Absolutely not. One thing about our healing journey is we got to face our emotions. When it's time to cry, cry. When it's time to laugh, laugh. When it's time to be angry, be angry. Don't ignore your feelings. We can't heal if we don't embrace how we feel. Sis, don't give that man the power. Don't give that demon no power over your emotions. That demon ain't winning when you cry. Matter of fact, God is ready to make moves when you cry. Your tears activates God's heart. And God is ready to change it on your behalf. Many of you start to see that. You start to witness things that you never thought would happen. That's God. That's God stepping in and taking control and letting you know, I'm with you. Your tears remind God how wrong you've been dealt. So, sister, cry those tears. Cry those tears. They're more than necessary. Let God know how you feel. Don't hide the pain from the universe, because the universe will always be here to fight on your behalf. What we do when we keep our feelings inside is we're killing ourselves. And this is something narcissistic abuse teaches you to do as well. Silence you. Keep your pain inside. Cry inside. Cry to yourself. Why? Because you've been taught your feelings really don't matter. You've been taught nobody's listening to you. Nobody cares. But like Kathy Manley put right there, crying is healing. It absolutely is. And when we don't cry, when we don't let those emotions out, we're hurting ourselves inside. Now we start having pains everywhere. We start having issues. We start having anxiety and depression. Those are things that come as an attack of the enemy when we are not able to let our emotions out. I'm telling you, healing is a beautiful place to be, but it's definitely some place where you have to choose to be. You have to want to be there, because it's going to come with a lot that you have to face. It's going to come with a lot of breaking you on the inside, pointing out things you don't want to face and look at, making you tap back into memories that you need to go back and process because you've never properly cried about it. It's the healing that makes us strong. It's not the trauma. It's not the trauma. Once you realized love did not live in these places where they should have been, parental, family, marriage, relationship. Once you realize love did not live there, you learned how to fear for your safety. You never got honest answers. And this is why you have gotten to a place where choosing to heal has become your priority. That's why you're on these lives. That's why you're watching all these content videos, trying to heal your life. Many of you, the urgency to heal became so potent, so strong, that God literally sent certain videos your way. You touch that app, it's just like the universe knew what you needed to hear that day in that time. Once you started to choose to heal, a lot of resources started to come your way. Different connections started to become available. Because when you're dealing with the trauma part of it, when you're stuck on the trauma part of it, you're not trying to heal. You're not focused on healing. You're more so focused on trying to figure out why somebody played you. Can they change? People who are still asking those kind of questions, to me, they're stuck in the trauma. You're not healing. You're worried about the wrong thing. That's why I say that. You know you're healing when you stop asking questions about the narcissist and you start asking questions about yourself. How did I get into this? How do I get out of this? What do I need to learn from this? That's a healer. That's a thriver. That's somebody who have obtained strength because they're choosing to heal. Somebody who cannot disconnect from the trauma is still looking for the whys, the ifs, the ands, the maybes. Still trying to find somebody to help them pray with the narcissist so the narcissist can change. No. You won't heal with that kind of mindset. You can't, and you won't be strong. You will forever be weak thinking like that and being stuck on that. Because truly what you went through has nothing to do with them. You went through this matrix so you can learn what it is for your life. Many of you, this is a generational curse that you are designed to break for your life. So you went through it so you can discover something impactful for your life. What is it that I am here for to do? What is the purpose that I have? Somebody said you can't pray for Satan. Viewers watching, no. People are literally killing themselves trying to pray for their narcissistic spouses and family members, and you are wasting your breath. You are wasting your breath. Because just like viewers watching said, these are satanic people. And if you are choosing to unsee that, you're stuck. You're stuck. Healing is a choice. You must want to heal. You must want to be there. It's definitely lonely though. Yeah, but it's designed to be that way. You're not going to properly heal if there's distractions and if you're still worried about other people. Because the thing is, you're an empath, and by nature, many of you are permanently, this people-pleasing person. You can't seem to shake. And you'll go through this many times until you learn how to stop being like that. There's no other way God will teach you besides making you isolated and putting you in a place of isolation, forcing you to face yourself, because the healed version of yourself is the one you need the most. But you cannot focus on that healed version of yourself if you are still people pleasing and worried about everybody else and still trying to, keep people in your circle who don't belong there, still trying to hang on to narcissistic people who don't belong there. The more you choose healing, the more you realize, yeah, it's lonely, but it's necessary. Because there's a lot of things you need to pay attention to and work on for you, because it's about you. It's definitely about you. If you know, you know. Because the thing about going through narcissistic abuse, man, once you choose healing, one of the things you will lose is empathy. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not losing empathy because you're becoming a narcissist. You're losing empathy because you learn that your empathy doesn't need to go everywhere. It should not be universal. You should not be giving empathy to intentionally cruel people. The healing saves you. Because the thing about empathy is that childhood abuse, that abusive environment you were in, it made you overly empathetic. It made you too empathetic for your own good. So healing and isolation is necessary because you need to face those things about yourself. It's our empathy that keeps getting us pulled into these matrices. When you choose to heal, you learn the power of losing all of that unnecessary empathy. You ain't got to be out here just, oh, I'm an empath, so, I'm down for whatever. No, you're not. Because losing empathy means you're becoming wiser. You're learning how to value yourself. You're learning how to discern. I'm going to give my empathy where it's necessary. I'm going to protect my empathy because when I don't, abusers, users, and manipulators pull me into their narcissistic cobweb. So I am going to learn how to manage that empathy by choosing to heal and working on myself, getting to my internal issues, wounds, addressing my problems so I can better manage that empath that I am. So now I'm not just a broken empath or a weak empath. I'm empowered. I'm awoken. I'm an awoken empath. Dangerous. Dangerous. The trauma don't do it. It's not because of the trauma that you get strong, man. Nope. Don't ever give them that much credit. Don't give these demons that much credit for doing you wrong. Give yourself credit for having the strength to carry on, for having the heart to seek God when you were going through all of this wickedness and all this darkness. Man, have compassion if you're struggling. Have compassion for yourself. Have a lot of compassion for yourself, because you are on a healing journey that is very, very deep and very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, depending on what you're going through, how long you've been going through it, and and so many other factors. It's just very deep and very difficult. But it's possible to heal. You just gotta want to. The trauma caused you to lose yourself. Healing, making the choice to heal, is what helps you get yourself back. The only way you're gonna get yourself back is choosing to heal. It's done to me, but this is where I'm going. This is the only place I have interest in going. Am I frozen? I feel like I froze up. Guys, let me know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Are you guys with me? Yeah. You guys can hear me, but you can't see me, huh? That's crazy. Y'all see how the devil likes to play? On my end, the screen is frozen. I don't know what's going on. But it's okay, because we're ending the live and I'm going to let you guys go here shortly. The good thing is I got my message out, and that's all I needed. You know, there's so many losses. Losing friends, having to grieve all of this stuff, having to replenish your life. It's real. And today I just wanted to sit here and bring some validation to those that are struggling on this healing journey, those that are new on the healing journey. I just want to motivate you to keep going. I just want to motivate you to never give up. Like, you know, this moment right here where the devil has blocked out the screen. The devil is trying to disconnect the message. You got to keep going. But I'm going to let you guys go for whatever technical issues this is. It's okay. I'll be back. You will see me soon. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell. Don't miss those videos and lives, because I will be back. The devil does not stop anything. They can never win. They'll just be mad for the rest of their life. I told y'all they're going to die mad. They're going to die mad. The more we're healing, the more pissed off Satan is. I hope you guys know that. The more we're thriving, the higher we're going, the more pissed off Satan is. But those of you who need to reach me, please text me, WhatsApp me, or email me. Look for information in the description box. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for being here. So much love and so much light. Until next time, blessed people. Take care, guys.